We're going to be doing a budget with me live today, which I'm actually a little nervous about because I have a feeling I'm going to mess up quite a bit. I did switch up my desk setup a little bit. We have it to where the cash tray stays out all the time. It's also a little like crooked, but it's like being weird where the only way to straighten it out is if I lift my phone up this way. It's not like turning it like that. Hi everybody. Jordan is outside with the puppy right now. Literally tuned in at the gym. We love that. Jordan is outside with Stevie. It's his wake window, but I waited a little long to get on live, and I am dog sitting and cat sitting this week because I can never get a break. So I need to not do this like rushed or whatever, but tonight we still have to eat dinner and then check on the animals. It's a whole thing. But thank you all for deciding to stop by. I appreciate that. So I'm so glad I'm finally able to make it to a stream. That's okay, I still love your budget. Alright, you guys, so I tried to kind of update the description already. Can you guys hear me okay with the music? I know sometimes whenever people rewatch the lives, they'll say the music was a little loud, but I was able to set up our planner already with the January stickers. This looks so cool to see it. I wonder what angle my camera is filming, because I don't think this is this 0.5? Because that's not really ever what it looks like for me. But these are, or this is my January setup, which is our traditional setup. We'll just kind of flip through it if anybody is new. So I use a Planner by Plum Paper planner. I linked their website as well as the video that I posted of how to order this exact one, which is 17 months. Because I had like an August start planner, it's whatever. So anyway, yeah, that is the cover page. This is the colorful tabbed option. If you order the minimalistic one, it does change a little bit. But on our first page here, we have our baby and home binder closeouts, which we cannot set up entirely because we have not closed out our budget for the month of December yet. So once this gets updated, our ending balances become our start for the next month. So there's this. I may be the minority, but the music distracts me from hearing you. Dang! I have to have it on or I feel awkward. I can lower it though. We can lower it a little bit. I always wondered, like, because I don't even know what mic my thing is using. So I never know really how it picks up the noise in the background. So here we have our monthly spread. So just to see my stickers up close, it's like this little winter wonderland kind of scape on here. So I do also have the link to the live stream on how I make my stickers in the description. But the expense tabs, payday stickers, and weekday stickers, those all come from Planning Rissa. I just do the basic washi. So here we have my paydays, which Etsy pays out on Monday, but it actually hits my account Tuesday. So that's why this is here. The 21st, this is YouTube's payout date. Thursdays, these are Jordan's payout dates. So we do have a magic month for the month of January, which is always great. We love that. All right. So here we did kind of switch it up based on the new categories that I have for the new year and the order in which I have them in my binders. So we have variable expenses. These are laid out in the order that I actually cash stuff on Thursdays. So we have variable expenses, events as needed, pet care, low priority, high priority medical. There's a lot of gaps in this month's planner, like set up, but it's fine. Business expenses, savings challenges, and then my mom and baby binder section. So as you can see, I didn't do all the individual lines going down, but that's just because I was lazy. So I figured we'll see how this works. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and get started. We have our little calculator here. What do we? I'm already discombobulated. I was supposed to check like what's in my PayPal and what I got paid and stuff, like from Etsy or whatever. So let me see if I can, I mean, I should be able to access that from my laptop. So let me check that really quick because usually I'll take note of that and then just have it on the side when I'm actually filming so that I know what it is, like I'm setting aside taxes for or whatever. All right, so I'm not seeing it. Thanks. I want to say it was actually a really good Etsy week. I think it was like $700. but it's not coming up for me. Let me see. Sorry. I feel like I should have been better prepared. But I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I just haven't figured out how to access it. There's not like a specific page where I can see just my payouts. You can probably hear Jordan. I'm having to flip through like all the transactions that my Etsy shop has had until I can find what I got paid out. And I'm not seeing it. So guess we'll just go with $700. I think it was $700. And also, any of the taxes that we stuff on Thursday, this is already for the new year. I'm not going to count it towards quarter 4. Well, no, I guess I have to because this was from a December check. Okay, I'm not finding it, but I think it was $700. Do you have the boy? I think Jordan's back inside.
Oh, you're doing this like a...
I'm on a live stream.
Yeah, but I didn't know. Are you going to save this later?
Yeah, it gets re-uploaded.
I didn't know you were doing this casually.
Why? Because he's going to be bad? He's going to make it awkward and bite my face.
I just didn't know what you were doing.
Hi. Everybody wants to see you. Hi. You can let him go. He's good. Oh, thank you.
We'll talk
Oh
about
my
the hotel
goodness.
later.
Look
so
at
we're
him.
not on live.
This is Stevie. Are you being bad? Were you being bad outside and terrorizing your sister? Why is he wet? Is that what his babas?
They were doing the same thing. Wanda was submitting to him. She was on like her stomach and he was like climbing, like
He's doing like play bows.
jumping in her.
Oh.
No, well, Wanda was on her back. She like
Oh,
fully.
that's cute.
And he was like going in and she stayed like that.
Okay, that's Stevie. Okay, you can talk to me about the hotel after this. I'm gonna kind of go not super quick, but kind of fast. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna say that I got paid $700 from Etsy. I want to say it was around there. So we're gonna flip to business expenses. Let's turn on the ring light. Is that a little better? It's kind of bright. So he's so silly, you guys. He pays attention super well when it comes to like trying to train him and stuff. So we're gonna start here, week 1 for taxes. I think it was $710. I do 30%. So times 0.3 is $213. We'll see how I like not putting the lines here. I feel like I'm already gonna hate it. Because I don't write straight. Normally I write like this. You know, this kind of thing. Hi, welcome to the live. Okay, $213 for taxes. Then we usually do the 100 envelope challenge next, which I would have to access my PayPal for that. So, do we think I can get that? Let's see. While that's happening, let's go ahead and just put $40 on the calculator and then do our business expenses. So, I choose $40 just because it's easy for me to handle every single week. Anything for this and then my 100 envelopes, those come out of my Ko-fi paychecks and YouTube, because that gets deposited into one bank account, which I talk about often, but just to inform anyone that may be new here, and there's an ad on our song. Okay, what's my password? I don't actually know. Okay, I can't get my login for PayPal, so we'll have to figure that out later. But, okay. $40, we're going to start business expenses. So again, this is all a little weird because normally by now at this point, I would have already filmed my monthly closeout, which means any challenges I had for any of these funds would have already made their way in there. But we're doing that tomorrow because I wanted to actually close it out with the last day of the year. So things are a little off, but we're going to go into business expenses. And, okay, so we already did Etsy taxes. Let's focus on the two that stay the same, which is HP Instant Ink at what, $8, and then Ko-fi memberships at $9. So let's subtract that. Then we're gonna go to Canva because this is like the next priority since we already did PO Box for the year. And here we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 100. Okay, I think Canva subscription needs like 120. So we're gonna let's do 10 right now, just in case I have anything in completed challenges for that, which I don't think I do. But I guess we'll figure that out later. So we'll do $10, which leaves us with 13. PO Box we have the entire year to save for. So we can start now if we wanted to, but we don't really need to. Starting my first binder inspired by your Disney binder. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Hi. It's okay, you're not that late. We literally just started. This is the first things that we're writing on here. All right, so, dang, that actually really sucks that the music distracts y'all from hearing me, because I cannot do it without. Instagram Live, I always have music in the back. It's just one of those things where if I can't cut out the gaps where I'm quiet, something needs to be going on. My first live, how is everyone? I love that onesie. Thank you. It's like a throwsy thing. It's getting kind of warm. It was super cold on the other side of the house, but not over here. It's kind of warm. Anyway, it's okay. So we have $13. I think we can do... So I emptied Happy Mail because I bought some cards to write people back. Happy Mail is empty. What does giveaways have? Giveaways. This is like all the parts that usually get cut out in a budget with me because I'm just like pondering where I want the stuff to go. This has 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, and 38. We're going to add $2 to round that up. Okay, we're at $11. Let's just do one into P.O. Box just to kind of, I don't know, I guess get that started. And we'll do 10 into Happy Mail. So planner's going to get 0. Yeah, I don't think I'm liking not having the lines here because usually I won't write the money sign just because it's easier to tell where something starts and ends, but it's fine. So when we total this little section up, everything but taxes, it should equate to 40. So 10 plus 2, 10, 8, 9, and 1. So that's 40 plus 213. It's $253 for this week. For this binder in particular. Okay. Or this section, I guess. So that's going to be all for that. Next, we're going to do 100 envelope challenge, which again, that usually comes out of PayPal money, which is Ko-fi memberships. But I guess we're just going to have to wing it because I don't know what my login is. Let's see. Okay, this is our 100 envelope challenge. We are working on section 2, which saves us $13.25. Let's see. Thank goodness I'll rewatch anyway. You can just throw the music a little. It's all good. Yeah, I think it's already on like number 1. Hello, how am I feeling? I'm good. Super tired though. I know tomorrow being New Year's Eve is actually really insane. It's like are you guys doing anything for New Year's Day? A lot of my family is out of town. Like I'm dog sitting because my dad went to Colorado. And then I'm cat sitting my sister's cats because she went to Chicago. So, yeah, I don't know. But this is the 100 envelope challenge that we are working on. These are the numbers that we still have available. We're just going to be winging this because I don't know what I have in my PayPal that's usable for that. So let's just pick some random numbers, I guess. We can do... What do y'all think we should do? These are the numbers we have left. Try to pick 2. And I don't know, we'll add them up and see if I think we can do that. Hi, Tori. We're going to a bar and grow. Ooh, that's fun. Not David, I'm going live tomorrow night. I'm excited for that live. I'm excited for the games that you're going to have. I always do dinner with my family on New Year's Day. The highest 2 queen, that's like $200. I don't know about 200. It has to be less than that. I would... 92, what is 92 and 75? 167. That's a little more manageable. 92, what do you say again? I already forgot. 92 and 75. 74 and 13. 87, let me see, right? And then, oh, Jordan just sneezed. I like both of those combos, honestly. 167. I think 167 is way more doable than being able to do these two in one go. We're going to a game night at our church. Oh, that's fun. What kind of games are you guys going to play? Let's see. We got 13 and 51. 64. These are pretty good. I like the idea of doing the 75. What about 75 and 51? 87 too low, lol. I'm just dog sitting this week, so just spending it with the pups and a kitty. How fun. Hopefully those dogs, do you know how they are with fireworks? Okay, let's try 75 plus 51. That's 126. I think we can do that. Did we do that? 165. Oh, 167. 91 and 13. There's a bunch of good combos, huh? 104 for 91 and 13. Okay, what do you guys think between... Oh, I don't even know. I essentially just need somebody to tell me. 50, 70, oh my gosh. 75 and 51 is good. I don't even remember what that was. 126, 75 plus 51. That one's good. 126, I feel like it's a happy medium. Should we do that? Let's do that. $126 for week 1. But I do need to write that somewhere. And I don't have any scrap paper. Do I have? I'll write on this. Okay. So 126 was, what was it? 75 and 51. Okay. So hopefully I remember that. Okay, that's what we're going to do for 100 envelope challenge. So this is good. This, again, comes from Ko-fi membership money. Now the next thing we need to do is stuff that comes from the buffer. Okay, yeah, that little trumpet is kind of excessive. I'm here, but not typing too much, cutting a collab. I sort of forgot I was in. Oh my gosh, I totally feel that though. But has it been announced or a collab? Kind of curious. You've been consistently staying around 120, so that's a good area. I have been, huh? I kind of need to jump up a little bit, but it's okay. I caught your live. Hi, Miranda. Board games and card games, 2 plus dinner is included. Oh, that's so fun. One won't like them if there's any, but I was told there shouldn't be any. Oh, okay, that's good that they won't last long. Yeah, I don't... So, Wanda, she'll, like, tolerate fireworks, but they're not her favorite thing. And then all the cats, they'll just kind of hide. Not yet will be announced by the host on January 5th. I'm excited to see. I need to cut out all of my tinies from the Disney collab. The Disney Sidekick collab. Alright, so we can pause on this. We are going to do our buffer. Stuff from the buffer. So that is going to be the Disney binder and our baby binder stuff. Which, you guys, I'm switching it up. Where did I put that stuff? I decided what categories I was going to remove from baby binder. And this is going to be our temporary theme. We're going to do Toy Story. These are already available on the Etsy shop. So I reduced it to 10 categories. I combined equipment and furniture, and then college fun and back to school into just education. But these are going to be our new ones. I feel like it'll match the neutral binder really well. So we'll get those cut out and ready to go for the first cash stuffing of the month. Okay, Disney book. You guys already know from Jessie's Disney deals. Love her so much. This is great. So we're going to flip to April. Oh, wow. I forgot it's a high week. Okay, we got a 13. Do you hear me? Did you hear me glitch? 13 and a 9, which is 22. So times 2 is $44. So we're going to... Hi, Stevie. I'm a boy. You came over here, so now you got to say hi again. Why are you trying to run from me? Don't run.
There's gonna be eggs about locking your room.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Just because I might be able to do anything until.
Yeah, that's okay. Like, either way, you can try, but I don't know if he will tolerate it. Okay, 22 times 2 is $44 for Disney book. We're trying to teach him heel, so I'll put, like, the leash on him and walk around, like, the kitchen with the food right by his face so he can follow me. Let's see. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm missing this. I'm in Chicago and people do fireworks all the time after New Year's. My sister's there right now. How are y'all storing the Survivor collab? I have not printed it at all, actually. I think I was just going to print it every time we, like, do a challenge. Those are so cute. I'm so sorry. I'm behind on the chat. You're doing better than I am. I hate savings challenges. Going towards the 100 envelope challenge. You hear him getting in trouble. I have some new debt that I've taken that I want to get paid off ASAP. I think it's good to pivot, especially if it's something that's not like fun for you anymore. Definitely switch it up. Our cat Gizmo hides when loud noises are involved. I use some discs and put them all in there. Oh, okay, the Survivor collab. I love all your dashboards you've been coming out with. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, maybe we're talking about the Toy Story stuff, huh? Yeah, I'm excited to use those. I'm actually getting really warm in this Dorsey now. OMG, he's so cute. He's adorable. He's bad. He's good. Well, he's a good dog, but he's bad. Hi. Okay, so we're doing 44 into the Disney book, which means we can scratch this off all the way. I don't know if I'm going to re-sticker this book, but I definitely feel like I'm going to do it again. So we just need to figure out if I want to sticker it, or maybe like I roll a dice and add it to this. So it'll be like, oh, okay, we'll do the number plus a D8 roll or something. I don't know. Whatever. I feel like that'd be a really fun way to do this. So I'm just going to throw this on the floor right now because I need a sweep anyway. So, okay. That's going to be all for April. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So that's all that we need for this book. Then we do Baby Binder, which is right here. So you see what I mean? I feel like the Toy Story would match this really well. Thank you for my freebies you sent. Love them. Oh my gosh, yay. I actually, don't forget guys, the freebie mailing list gets cleared for the new year. So everybody re-sign up if you were on there. Love your videos. I'm so glad I finally caught a live. I'm happy you're here. Since it's snowing, I have to put one of the pups on a leash because otherwise they go nuts. Oh my gosh, it is so funny. Yeah, my sister, she was like, everyone keeps telling me it's going to snow in Chicago, and like, I don't think it's gonna. I think it did, right? I think. Okay, so this is for the mom section. Before I even get ahead of myself, we scratched a 6 and a 4, which totals $10. We're going to do our normal breakdown. Oh, I'm not supposed to write there. Okay, let's see. So we're going to do our normal breakdown for Mom Binder, which is $1 for everything except for this one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 10. So we're going to clear this off, and that's actually it for Veronica's challenge. So this will end up in my pile for the freebie mailing list so that it can get rehomed. But let's first clean it off. So there's a 6, or there's a 4, and then a 6. I feel like my mouth is getting extra saliva right now, and so I'm tripping over my words, which is kind of annoying. Also, y'all, I was like for real crashing out over my phone the other day when I was trying to film, what was that, Mini Monday? Oh gosh, I feel like I kind of got trauma, and that's why I didn't want to film this video. I was like, you know, let me just go live. So that's it for this one. Then next we have this challenge from Victoria at Victoria's Budgets. We scratched a 5. We are no longer doubling Baby Binder, you guys. We're not going to take it as seriously as we were before, but we don't need to unpack that, so it's okay. But $5 going in for this one, and this goes back into the binder because we are not done with it yet. But we actually need to pick a new challenge for my mom section. And I have the perfect one, actually. It's just coming to me right now. So let me grab it. I was sent this from Blue Kiwi Budgets, but this side is 2026. So we're gonna do this for the mom section, and then I'll use this in a different video. Okay. So we'll do that, but we're not gonna scratch it until Thursday. So it'll just go in here, and that's all for this binder. Oh my gosh, I need to take this Thursday off. I'm literally overheating. Also, we're gonna book our Vegas trip tonight. I'm so excited. So I was getting a mixed bag with Frontier Airlines, like people that have tried it and then people that haven't tried it. Or I guess people that liked it and people that didn't like it. But the consensus that Jordan and I came to was everyone who tried it survived. So I think we're gonna do it anyway, because I would rather, since it's such a mixed bag of reviews, I'd rather just try it for ourselves, and if we hate it, then we know to just never do it again. But if we like it, then we saved money. So that's gonna be it for this. This is 10 plus 5, so that's 15. Okay, I think now we're good to just do our $150. So we're gonna start from the front. 150. I don't think we're gonna increase this at all for the new year until we pay off our Upstart debt. So right now Upstart gets $230, 100 of which came from the debt we paid off prior to focusing on Upstart. And so what I've been doing is I'll keep $100 of the payment. That way it just goes into the budget so we could raise this or like buy a little bit every week or figure whatever else out. But then the rest of it rolls into the next debt, which I know some other people may do it differently. That is just what I decide to do, and that is what works best for us. So we'll see, but we're going to continue with the 150 for now. It is indeed snowing in Chicago. Yeah, I bet. I thought it was funny because she was crashing out. She was like, everybody's telling me it's going to snow, but it's not going to snow. Then it snowed. You're right, and so for restarting my savings journey this upcoming year, girl, you're such an angel, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm excited for you, too. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I had errands to run today and had to be out in the snow. Me and the 100 envelope challenge are going to have a slow burn. Honestly, yeah, I think even if it takes, like, time to get through it, I think it's still going to be so rewarding at the end, you know, to have all of that there. But there's always different ways to make the 100 envelope challenge work for you. And I think that that's great, that you can really do whatever you want with it. Because if you put $1 in every slot, that's still $100. And that's, like, a good amount of money. So, just think of it that way. Not ew, how'd that work? Ew, you work tomorrow? Just call in. Everybody call in. Everybody, if you work tomorrow, call in and don't go. You're going to have so much fun in Vegas. My friend wants me to go with her in March, but I'm already doing Disney in February and April. We've never been, so I'm super excited. I think we're definitely going to do more of, like, the food stuff. Doria wants to go to the Zach Bagans Museum, but I don't know if I want to spend that much money on it, so I guess we'll see. But 15, 10, and then 20, which totals 45 for our wallet. So we always start there. Then, let's see. The next thing we usually do is pet care, but I want to see if there's any other priorities I know I'll need right now. Let's actually start with savings challenges. So, miscellaneous. If you guys have noticed, I've had this challenge in here from Jen on a budget for a really long time. I'm considering starting this, so I think what we'll do is scratch a space and kind of chip away at it until we fill it, and then we can scratch the next one, because at the end of the day, it'll save us $100. So, let's start this, I guess, with the new year. We have this challenge, which will be miscellaneous. It'll change out, like it could be this, it could be something else. And I don't, ew, did you hear that? I don't know what this is going to be for yet. Then we have dollar bills, which is anything that we might roll over. Debt, which is save with the seasons, Roth IRA, 100 envelope challenge, and then our monthly for our long-term savings. So, my fiance and I will be looking to fly to Florida. So whenever we fly to Florida for Disney, we have found that it's best to buy our flights about like 80 days in advance. That's like when we'll get the best prices. We religiously fly Delta, but we're going to do Frontier because it's extremely cheap right now to go to Vegas. Amanda, I can't call in. I'm too broke. Any advice for someone starting a cash savings journey? Stay true to the categories you need and you frequently spend. It's going to be fun to watch other people's videos and see categories they have and be like, oh, wait, I've never thought of that. But you didn't think about it because it's not something you utilize as consistently. Unless it is and it's like, oh, crap, like, I actually do spend on that all the time. Like, I just forgot about it. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a category that you didn't add, because if you were to list right now off the bat, like your top 10 spending categories, if it's not included in that, you probably don't need it. And I mean, I'm one to talk, right? Because I have like a ton of envelopes, some of which don't ever get stuffed. But I like to also utilize my system in the sense that like, it won't get stuffed every week, but when I know that that is coming up, okay, then I'll start focusing on it. So it's there, it has a place still, and it's not something I just need to add randomly. But if I do need to do that, that's why I have the as needed section, which I have found helped me a lot. Honestly, I actually really like having that section. I work New Year's Eve and New Year's. Ugh, no. Go to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. Oh my gosh, definitely we're going. Our first plan whenever we were going to visit Vegas was going to be to tour all of his restaurants. But you guys, we're not going to be there long enough, and I'm a picky eater. $2! Oh my gosh, we're definitely doing that this week. Okay, so I'm going to take this all the way off then. I guess this will be something that we scratch and reveal in Budget With Me's. But we are going to stuff $2, and we're definitely doing that. Making a big mess. Ooh. Okay, so $2 going into our miscellaneous challenge, which puts us at 103. Dollar bills, we won't know until we unstuff our wallet, but I don't think it's going to be anything. Debt, let's see. We are on Save with the Seasons. We're starting the next 2 rows. This is for February. We already set up like our entire challenge whenever, I don't really remember. We're at 103, so we can do $5 because we can either do this or this. We'll do 5, and then either way that gets 2 spaces off of the board already. And it's a magic month, so we're going to be even more ahead. So minus $5. Okay, next is Roth IRA. You guys know that we roll a dice for that. Let's get the dice tower. Okay, so this is from Champagne's Corner. This is from Savings with Grace. And my dice I get from a local game store. If you have a place that sells Magic the Gathering cards near you, they're probably going to have dice. So we're going to roll. We're at 98. Should we do a D6 or a D4? What do you guys think? Because we multiply it by 2. Let me know. D6 or a D4? Don't do the museum. He's not worth the money. Okay. Thank you for that. Because a lot of the videos that we were watching, most of them, people were like being haters. But then the other ones, everyone's like, oh, it's so worth it. But I don't know. It feels kind of scammy. Babe. Wanda. Hi, puppy. Hi, both puppies. I got a comment that says, don't do the museum, he's not worth the money.
Right.
I mean, I asked, so.
He's already past his wake window.
Oh, really? You can put him to bed then. Okay, let's see.
Where are not the cats in here? Stevie, come on.
I work at an animal shelter. I don't know if we're reading. Oh, that's super sweet. About, like, the vacation for your husband and you. I can't call out. I'm too new. I love the as needed section. Yeah, it's, like, so great because I'm one of those people where since I stuff $150 a week and I, like, over a bunch of categories, if I was trying to save for cat wheel in my cat's sinking fund, that money was going to get used for litter, for food, for anything else. But having it separated, then it's really left alone for just that. Okay, sorry, I was missing this. You guys said the D6. You should definitely do the zip line. Zip line. I'm scared. Okay, we got a 3, so times 2 is going to be $6. So now we are finished with 2 rows of this challenge. So 6 going into Roth IRA. So now, you guys, we are sitting at $92. Which way does this go? Like this. Okay, we are at 92, and then we have our 2026 long-term. So the way the long-term challenge works is we are going to stuff the monthly value. This is from Towards Cash Corner. And every single month we're going to pull this out, and this is going to go towards our long-term savings binder, in addition to any other savings challenges that I was able to get. But I want to make sure that there's at least a consistent amount of money. So we're going to roll a D4, and that's going to pick either 10 or 20, which is scary either way. We got a 2, so that's 20. Great, just took all my money. It's okay. So $20 going into long-term. So now we are sitting at 72. We'll get a total on this column a little later just because I don't want to forget where my money is at. Alright, so that's it for this. Can you guys kind of hear Jordan's phone? I can close the door, but... Oh my god, I love Sophia. We've been watching all of her videos, like about Vegas specifically. Hi, Sasha. I love that y'all unanimously picked a D6. That's great. We love to see it. So, that's going to be all for this little section. We have $72. Let's go to Pet Care. Alright, so we took Okapi and Stevie to get their boosters and vaccinations and whatever today. That came out to $80. We had, what did we have? We had 42 saved up. Okapi's ended up being 38. I thought hers was going to be 32. So we did go a little over, but I mean, it had to happen. They needed to get their vaccines. So we're going to start with Pet Emergency, and for that we used this savings challenge from Savings Creations Co. We scratched a $5 space, so we're going to add 5 in there. I feel like we need to up the stakes on this one, but do you guys like using the scratch-offs? Even if we start doubling them or something, that's fine, but I feel like Pet Emergency is something that should always get a little more money. So let's see. I feel like I can hear Jordan's phone a lot, which makes me think you guys can hear it. So I'm gonna close the door. How am I doing? I'm doing good. My Christmas was so good too. You should go on the non-stop wheel thingy. You mean the Ferris wheel? I would get on it, but Jordan is terrified. So I don't know that he would want to get on it. Because we tried to do a Ferris wheel in Six Flags, and before we even started moving, he like needed to get off. But I don't know, he likes roller coasters now, so maybe. January is also a magic month for me. Oh my gosh, yay, we love that. Catching my first live. I usually watch your budgeting video. Welcome. You can't hear his phone. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, we did Pet Emergency. Let's go to preventions. So, or pet food, sorry. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. We'll do $10 in pet food. We have 3 different bags of food that we feed our animals right now. So I'm wondering if we're going to want to keep it that way or put Wanda on an all life stages food so then the dogs can eat the same thing. Cats, they'll need more litter here in a second. We have 10, 20, 25, and $30. We can do 10 in there too. I also have new envelopes on the way from Savings with Grace, which is super exciting. $10. Okay, we're sitting at 47. Let's check on, so vaccines, they don't need anything in there because everyone is now up to date for the year. The next one is Wanda in the summer. Fish tank, I don't yet have that envelope, so we'll do 0. Preventions, I'm still so mad that we lost one of the ones we bought for Wanda. I have no idea where that went, and it upsets me because that was like $50. I know some bi-weekly schedules are different. Like, I used to get paid bi-weekly, but my sister-in-law who got paid bi-weekly also, it was like shifted. It was weird. You like the scratch-offs because I don't have to think much about what to stuff. Honestly, yeah, that's like one of my favorite reasons to use those. Okay, preventions 5, 10, 15, and 20. We're at 47, so we'll just add another 5 in here. And I need to look for that again today because that's crazy. So last but not least, we have the dogs. There's just $10 in there. We'll add another 10. Okay, we're at $32. Oh my gosh, we're at $32. The way I'm trying to make this work so much is crazy. So we're going to start saving for Sam's Club. I think we pay for that in the summer, so we'll just do $1 a week. Because we had bought it on a coupon, but then I think it was Jen from the Dramatic Panda mentioned that you could buy it like through Groupon as a discount, but you'll have to like Jordan will sign, like he'll buy it one year and then I buy it the other year or whatever, but that you can get it for pretty affordable. So we'll put $1 in there for now. Yard work, we just got that done. Don't need anything for self-care. Angel tree, that would get stuffed from savings challenges. I think we have stuff for that already. Ooh, let's see. We're gonna skip that. Let's go to events, actually. Let's go here. Because Jordan and I are taking that Vegas trip for our birthdays. Because he's in January and I'm in February. So let's count what our birthday envelopes have and then we can round those up if needed. So Jordan has 20, 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, and 54. So we're going to do $6 for Jordan. So we're at 25. And then let's see what my envelope has. Nothing. Just kidding. 30. Okay. Do I need to round mine up? What do you guys think? We'll probably take this money to Vegas, like, as spending money. I have 35. Do I put $5 or do I just leave it? Because it doesn't need to be rounded to anything. Like, it's already rounded off. I sat through 6 hours of mandatory training. Ooh, we love the productiveness though. That's great. Yeah, I do think weekly budgeting can be different for people like who get paid bi-weekly or even monthly to have like, I guess you have to train yourself to think that you're getting paid weekly, because all year, or like since I've come back to YouTube, I've always done weekly budgeting. But when I worked at the animal shelter, I got paid bi-weekly. So I was just taking a mental note of like, okay, I'm using half of my check. But with my bills and stuff, like I still divided those into weekly increments just because it's always been easier for me to follow it that way. Add 5. Okay, so my birthday. So now we are sitting at $20. My best friend's baby shower is this weekend, and I want to buy her that swing, which I had mentioned, I think, last time. Where's that at? Right here. That the swing is $80 when I thought it was $60. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. That's all of our money. We put the 10 in there. But I mean, if I don't put the 10 in there now, I'm just going to spend it out of the buffer, so I guess we can do that. We have $10 left, so let's zero all of this. We haven't even done anything for as needed. Ugh, so sad. Let's see, low priority, we're just going to zero the rest of this out as well, because I don't think we're going to get to it. And then high priority medical, nothing as well, but it happened. It's okay. And that's why my tiny binders, you guys, or my tiny challenges, on Fridays, I allocated them to sections that I don't normally cash stuff on a Thursday. So that way they're still going to get money even if I ignore them throughout the week. That was like my thought process behind that. Because medical, yeah, I'm not giving it any of my $10. Absolutely not. But we have 10. What do I do with that? Do I put it towards as needed or something in high priority? That's what I don't know. Cat wheel. We scratched a 7. Which I wanted to be doubling that though. If you guys are doing the Vegas trip for your birthdays, are you still going to do the Korean barbecue? So he had said the other day that just him and I should go. But I feel like we should just save the money, honestly. And not do that. We haven't told anybody that we were going to go there. That was just the plan. Because he had mentioned he wanted, like, he had said he wanted to do that, which is why I mentioned it to you guys that we're going to save for that. But we didn't, like, tell people for Jordan's birthday we're going to go here. So we wouldn't necessarily be canceling on anybody. But yeah, he mentioned that him and I should go, but I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. Vegas is expensive. Pad that envelope. I'm semi-monthly. It sucks. On 5-week ones. Dang, what is semi-monthly? Is that that's not bi-weekly, right? It's different. Okay, we have $10. What do we do with it? We could put it in travel, but we can also split it between stuff. So Christmas I'm not worried about because Festive Friday is going to be funding that category. School, Jordan has a good padding in there that he hasn't even touched. Like, I think it was the $60 that we saved together a little while ago. We have not used any of that. So, we just have $10 that I don't know what to do with. I either want to put it in as needed or something in high priority, of course. I'm so sorry that I'm kind of just like sitting staring at the wall with you guys because I have no idea what I want to do with it. It's like getting paid on the 15th and 30th. Oh, okay, I see. That's true, Korean barbecue in Vegas. I feel like that would be super pricey. Which Korean barbecue is expensive all the time, right? But I don't know. I mean, if he wants to, we can definitely do that. Maybe we do the $10. So we're not going to stuff... Oh. No, I do that in the closeout. Month ahead. Oh, I think I'm supposed to start that already. Because this is week 1. Oh, I know where our $10 is going and I totally forgot. Thank goodness I kind of remembered. So, month ahead. I'm so sorry about the ad. Month ahead. Let's see. We have our monthly princess challenges in here. but this is taking place of the monthly savings challenge that we were working on in the past. So I need to make sure I don't forget that. So I just found where our last $10 is going. It's 24 times a year. Okay, we're gonna do $10 on this princess challenge, and that's gonna be the last 10. The reason I moved this into month ahead is because that is where they go anyway. So like this challenge that we finished for December, this will get stuffed into this envelope in our monthly closeout. But instead of having them in two separate places, I just decided we'd put it here. So I need to make sure that I'm not forgetting about that. Fortunately, there's a $10 space on that tracker, so that worked out perfectly. I didn't mean to click that, I'm sorry. So we are done. That is everything for this week's budget. We just need to double check the math, so hopefully it's correct, or I feel like somebody would have let me know if I didn't subtract something. So the way I verify everything, you guys, is I only add up what does not come from PayPal or the buffer or taxes. So let's verify together, but really quickly we're going to do any of our total bars that we missed. So this is 0. I feel like I'm super out of breath right now, and I'm annoying hearing myself is annoying myself, so I'm sorry if I'm being annoying. We're going to do 21 here. This column, 10, 20, 30, 40. If you see a mistake, please definitely let me know. $1 for that column. And then we need savings challenges. I feel like my throat is starting to sound scratchy, and I can notice it a lot, so it's upsetting me. I think I have beef with myself, really. I think that's what it is. 203. Okay. So now, see, and I keep flipping too far. We're going to verify this math. So variable expenses, that's $45. Events, 21. We're not doing anything to as needed. Pet care is 40. Low priority is $1. High priority is 10. Business expenses, we don't add anything from this because, again, taxes is just money I have to pay before I even get paid. And then the rest is from our YouTube and Ko-fi checks. Savings challenges, we're adding everything except for Disney book and 100 envelope challenge. So we have $2, $5, $6, and 20, which is 150. That's correct because this comes out of our buffer as well. All right, you guys, that is going to be all for what we're cash stuffing on Thursday. Sorry, I feel like it was chaotic, but honestly, it's chaotic even when I'm actually editing the footage and not doing it live. But if you guys have any questions, do let me know. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise. Also, I'm sorry that I didn't end up posting this as like a regular video. I know sometimes people prefer that to the lives because I'm just yapping half the time. So it's not just like a straight through budget. But at least you guys got a little more insight in like the thought processes that I have when I'm actually doing this. I hate bi-weekly, so I think I'd hate semi-monthly even more. Oh, yeah, that's weird. Alright, you guys, that's going to be all. I don't have anything else. Like, I don't have anything to share. I showed you guys the puppy. He's so cute. I love him. But I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening. I'm going to let you guys go. Oh, my gosh. I'm embarrassing myself. I'm literally crying because why am I'm like making a fool out of myself right now. I don't know what. I'm like glitching. I'm glitching nonstop. Okay, that's going to be all for this little live. I hope you guys enjoyed. My system is extremely similar to what I already had because I tried to implement changes before the new year started so that I would already be in a cycle instead of like trial and error like starting the first of the year. But that is all I have for you right now. And I'll see you tomorrow for a debt binder stuffing. I will also be doing, oh my god, I'm supposed to go live tomorrow to do my savings challenge reallocations. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So the plan was to do a debt binder stuffing and then do my monthly closeout. But I wanted to do the challenge stuffing, the challenge reallocation separately, like how I did last month. which I would do right now, but I need to get a total count for my monthly closeout of the challenges that I saved. So if I do it now, then I won't have a count in tomorrow's video. You know what I mean? But yes, goodbye, you guys. Happy New Year. I hope it's a great one for you. I hope this year was a great one for you. It's been a year, huh? But it's okay. Hopefully everything gets better eventually, so... Bye, you guys. Have a good night.